Facebook, family, friends. What's good, man? First, I gotta apologize to you all, my subscribers. You know what I'm saying, loyal subscribers, my loyal viewers. I gotta apologize first of all for taking so long to put this video out. You know what I'm saying, but this place that I'm at, that I'm working at, they've been working a nigga kinda hard, so usually I just be tired, man. I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't had a lot of time to put out the videos as frequently as I would like. You know what I'm saying? Church is a scam. And I don't mean all churches in general. The one thing I love about my church, yes Lord, and you know, I was somewhat skeptical also, because I told y'all in the previous video what I seen happen in the last church I was attending beforehand. It was just a bunch of hypocrites, and they wasn't living right. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I love so much about my church, and what made me not leave, is at one service my pastor was telling me. Now this was during the time he was working. He was doing his own little hustling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what he said about tithes and offerings, he was saying, like, and he kept it 100. You know, he was like, honestly, you know what I'm saying, spoke to the whole church. You know, I could care less. You know what I'm saying? If you pay your tithes and offering, because I'm working, I got my money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get money. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, you know, that's between you and God. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I would love for y'all to give to the church, because you know, the church kind of broke. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, hey, I get money. Feel me? Not in those words, but you know what I'm saying? That's what he was basically saying. You know, shit. Oh, excuse me. And that drew me closer to not only church but to him. You know what I'm saying? As a pastor, as my mentor, which he probably don't realize. You know what I'm saying? But, and as a friend. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciated that. You know, I didn't want to come to church thinking about how much money I got to put in the collection plate when they come around. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of churches nowadays, it's all about the money. I can't remember the name of the book, but it was an urban novel that I read when I was locked up. You know, I don't read just urban novels. I read a lot. I read all different types, genres, whatever, as far as books. You know what I'm saying? But this one book caught me, man. You know, they had a brief description on the back of the book, letting you know what it's gonna be about and whatnot. Well, what the story is about and everything. And it was this dude who was in a drug game that was trying to get out. Well, no, as a matter of fact, he was in a drug game. He ended up going to church, and he seen how much money was given or being given to the church. from the congregation. You know what I'm saying? And it was a fictional book, but this, this stuff like this happens. You know what I'm saying? But he seen all the money that was being given, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out the game. This gonna be my new hustle. And believe it or not, you all, that goes on today. It has been going on for a long time. Earlier this week, while I was at work, we was on break. I was sitting under the tree. Probably I was reading the word on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I keep the Bible on my phone, so I was reading the word. And it was two girls not too far from me sitting on the curb. They was talking about their schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading the word, but every now and then I lose focus. I end up hearing what they saying, not eavesdropping and shit like that. But you know, they wasn't that far from me. I had no choice. You know what I'm saying? But to hear. But one of the young ladies was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I got at least the weekends off, so I can go to church and so, you know, go hear the word every once in a while." She was like, "But you know what? My church kind of blew me, cause the last time I went, the pastor told the congregation that it was mandatory for them all to give a $99 offering." And I'm like, "What?" And I stopped reading the word and I say, "What?" I said, "What you just say?" You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Yeah, we had to get $99, 50 each for our tithes and our offering. It was mandatory in church." I'm like, "Damn." I'm like, "Did your pastor say what it was for specifically? Like, was it a reason why he needed this much money? Was he trying to help do something for the church, or you know what I'm saying?" She was like, "Nah," you know what I'm saying? He didn't go into details, but he just said that everybody had to give the $99 for the tithes and offering that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous and disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And I know damn well, if I was in the Lord's shoes, I wouldn't be happy with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is why I decided to call. That was the reason I decided to title this "Church Was a Scam." At the end of the day, though, with the young lady, I spoke to her and her friend. I told them, "Hey, you could come to my church. We don't rock like that. You feel me?" And honestly, my church doesn't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? I never been to a church where I could call my pastor, you know what I'm saying, and ask for a loan if it's really needed. You know what I'm saying? First church I ever been to that was like that, where the church was willing to give an individual of the congregation money to help with maybe a bill. You know what I'm saying? Your lights had to get cut off or something. You know, they'll help. You know what I'm saying? When we have the money. You know what I'm saying? Because my church is blessed. You know what I'm saying? Beyond financial stats. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond the money. But man, it tripped me out, yo. I'm like, damn, 100. You know what I'm saying? A whole fucking honcho. I'm like, man, that is crazy. And believe it or not, people, I know this is not the first time that something like this has happened in the church. You know what I'm saying? This is what actually pushes a lot of the youth, a lot of my young brothers and sisters, further away from the church, which will eventually push them further away from God. Cause you gotta go. You gotta go hear that word. You just can't read the book. You gotta hear that word. You know what I'm saying? From a God sent preacher. And that's just so sad, you know, that the world has to go through this. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And I was just so disgusted by that. So Lord willing, you know, I gave the young lady the information. Hopefully enough family will come to church this Sunday, which would be nice. You know what I'm saying? And I encourage all of you all, you know what I'm saying? If you ever been or attending a church, you know, that's asking for money, and in a situation like the young lady was in, you know what I'm saying, man, get the hell up out of there. Y'all can always come to my church, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my thing is, if I was, you know, I'm always skeptical about giving my money away, you know what I'm saying, to anybody, if it ain't benefiting me and my family, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it like, you know, I'm giving my money to God. So if I was to get screwed over with the money, I know in my heart, listen, Lord, I gave that to you. You know what I'm saying? So I could care less, you know what I'm saying, what they do with it. But with my church, you actually see where the money is going. You know what I'm saying? The recreational activities for the children in the church. You know, the drill teams, the little festivities we be having, the baptisms. You know, it's people in my church, man. I'm talking about put so much money into the church for us all. It's just nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I see where the money is going, you know, it makes me feel, it increases the level of safety and decreases the level of skepticism, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too worried about my pastor taking my money and then riding around in a nice Cadillac while I'm in a hoopty. You know what I'm saying? I actually heard stories when my pastor he done called blessings and came and handed out money to the whole church. You don't hear nothing. I mean, that's rare. It's rare. You know what I'm saying? So if you all are going through a situation, similar situation like the two young ladies that was at my workplace, man, get the hell out of there. If you ever been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, the church ain't willing to help in the time of need, yeah, you could depend on God. You supposed to depend on God. Shit, you got family too. Your church supposed to be your family, your friends. You know, you in the jam and you can't get no help. Not because, you know what I'm saying, well, just because they don't want to, or they being selfish with their help, or the money, or whatever it may be, man. Get the hell up out of there, man. I don't think you should be there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take myself through that. I can actually, one time, man, I tried to tithe off of drug money. When I first started going to the church I'm going to now, I was still hustling at the time. You know what I'm saying? And selling weed. I was selling weed. Incriminating the shit out of myself right now. But listen, I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? So, but, I hollered at my pastor, man. That was some real nigga shit, too. I hollered at him. You know, he kept it 100 with me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, as much as the church needs every dollar we can get, you know what I'm saying? He was like, dude, I can't take that. He said, don't you ever come here with that money again. We don't accept. We don't accept that. Not in this church. If it ain't honest money, it's fine. If it's honest money, it's fine. But if you can't afford to give nothing, that's fine also. Go up there, you know what I'm saying? Bless the plate. Bless the collection plate. Not with money, but with genuine sincerity from in your heart, from the heart, knowing that you wish you could give. Even if you can't, it's fine. The Lord will bless you. And one day you'll be able to help. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to pay your tithes and offering legally. That was some real shit. That was some real shit, yo. And my nigga, I'm like, man, I think I'm a rock. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a rock with this church for a minute. So, with that being said, black people, white people, green people, yellow people, all people, church is a scam? Nah, it's not. This is a dirty, crooked individuals who have that power. And they use God and church for their own personal benefits. You know, don't be fooled, man. You know in your heart what's right and what's wrong. I ain't got to tell you. Ain't nobody got to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. To answer the question, no. Church is not a scam. Just them dirty motherfuckers that be in it. You feel me? Forget my language. So, with that being said, you know, please like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, I thank you all for taking time out your day to view my videos, my opinions on certain things. And if you guys have any requests or any topics, ideas, thoughts, or whatever to help me improve my videos, please share. You know what I'm saying? If you have creative, constructive criticism, please share. If you just go hate on the video, please share. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know that in this world, with everything that everybody is facing, don't ever feel like you alone and you the only person that's going through it. Because there's somebody somewhere going through it. You know what I'm saying? And with the help of the Lord and others, we can make it through. We gonna make it past this. Feel me? So, God bless. God bless you all. And enjoy your weekend. Also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Because I might not put a video out until next week sometime. But I want to say happy Father's Day to all you brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? It's being fathers to their children. Being fathers to their children. Being fathers to children that's not yours. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? God bless. Y'all take care. Be safe. Stay prayed up.